Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and today I am showing you how to make this beautiful card, which actually is in the catalog. This is page 105, and I just thought that card was gorgeous. Now, if you notice, there is some stitching here, and I'm going to show you how to do some faux stitching if you're like me and don't really want to pull out the needle and thread. I want to let you know that it's okay to copy the catalog, guys. That's why they have so many samples in there. It's to give us ideas and ways to use our products. Now, the stamp set is called Healing Hugs. It's a very popular stamp set, and it is a new kind of stamp called Distinctive Stamps, and they are red rubber, which can be clear mounted or wood mounted. But as you see, it's pretty flat, but it has all these fine lines etched into it, which allows us to achieve a photorealistic image with just one stamp. You don't have to do 2 or 3 step stamping in different colors, just that one stamp. I'm also going to show you how to mask off so that your stamps are overlapping, creating some dimension. All right, well, let's get started. First, you're going to need a piece of Whisper White, and the measurements are 3.5 by 5. And we're going to use Coastal Cabana ink first on the flower. Now, we're going to stamp the flower one time here, and then we're going to stamp it one time on a Post-it note, okay? So let's stamp it right in the middle. I'm going to kind of turn it at an angle. Beautiful. Now, if you're having trouble getting the layers in your image, you might want to check your ink pad. It may either be too dry or too juicy. And if it's too juicy, you can just take a piece of cardstock or a paper towel and kind of scrape off some of the ink, absorb it onto the paper towel, and try again. Now, if it's too dry, of course, you want to use your re-inker to add some ink to that. All right, now we're going to stamp it on a Post-it note. And I have bought, you can use any Post-it note, but I bought Post-it notes that are full sticky. They're sticky all the way down, just specifically for masking. It holds that image down perfectly. Now take your scissors and go around your image. You want to use your fine tip scissors. If you have our Stampin' Up! Little paper snips, they're perfect. But if not, look and find your smallest, sharpest scissors. Now, what we're going to do is use this mask to cover up that image. And we're going to stamp the others overlapping. And that way, it will protect that image in the front and keep it solid, and there will be no overlapping. All right, so let's take this, and you want to line it up. Find where it is lined up perfectly. There we go. Now I'm going to get a piece of scratch paper, and I want my stamps. This is our grid paper, guys, by the way, which is so nice to have on hand. I want these second flowers to be a little bit lighter in color, but I'm still going to use Coastal Cabana. So I'm going to take my rose, ink it up, and stamp off, and then stamp one there. Okay, do it again. Stamp, stamp off, and do one there. All right, now before we remove that mask, let's do some leaves. And I am using Lemon Lime Twist, which is a bright and fun color. So I'm going to do one there and one there. Now I'm going to peel this mask off, and you're going to see how that flower stays in the front. See that? Now I'm going to, if I can line these up again, line it up down here and add a leaf down here like that. Ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? Creates dimension. All right, so we've done the stamping there. Let's add that faux stitching line. These are our stitched label framelits. If you follow my blog, you know I love a stitched shape. But these right here, don't cut anything out. They create this faux little stitch line. This one is a straight stitch, and this is like a cross stitch. So we're gonna do the cross stitch. Let me bring my Big Shot over, and I'm gonna do it right across the top. All right, So just put it across there like that, and then put your other plate right on top and go right across. And then let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love it. No need to pull out that needle and thread. All right, now let's get our Coastal Cabana card base. This is just a 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm gonna again use this Coastal Cabana, and I'm using this little image right here, which looks kind of like stitching. And I'm just gonna kind of go down. No real, you know, perfect rhyme or reason. Go over here. Now notice on the original card, you can see here, most of it's gonna be covered up. So really we just need to go around the edges. Kind of do some like that. It's just kind of some background. All right, now let's go ahead and attach this piece. And I'm gonna do it a little off-centered at the top towards the right. All right, now we're gonna put that sentiment here, but I wanna use the banner punch to punch it first like that. And we're using the sentiment that says, sending you healing vibes. And I'm gonna stamp right there. All right, now I'm gonna use some of our Bermuda Bay ribbon. And you can attach ribbon in lots of different ways. You could use liquid glue, you could use tear and tape, but I just prefer glue dots. They're fast and easy, and I'm just gonna put them here on two ends of this. I'm gonna lay that down across like that. Take my scissors and just let's trim it at an angle like that. Now I'm gonna get one of these pearlized doilies. They're called pearlized because one side is a little shimmery, the other side is dull. And I'm just gonna cut off a little bit of it. Right here, let's put some adhesive behind our sentiment. And just like that. And a little bit more adhesive. Put that there. And the last thing we need is some twine, a twine bow. Well, let's see if I can get that twine to behave today. Okay, that side just doesn't want to behave. There we go. And trim those off. And again, get your glue dot. And you can use the tips of your scissors for that. Stick it right there. Sometimes you have to get those loops to sit the right way by pushing them into the glue dot. There we go. Perfect. All right, you guys, there is a fun case from the catalog. It's a pretty flat card. It would be great for the mail. And that faux stitching is just such a fun little effect, as is the overlapping and the masking. I hope you like this project. I originally did this on a Facebook Live, and I have a PDF with all the measurements and the product information. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click on the link in the description and it'll take you to that original post. Scroll down under the third picture and you'll find the link to the PDF that you can save or print. Thanks so much, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.